So I recently did a video on my dryer hooking up one of these Magvent magnetic receivers on the back of the discharge hose. And since I did that video, I've since added a Periscope. It's called a Periscope exit vent that now ties into this Magvent 180. Instead of using the Magvent 90, which gives you 290s to get out to your wall if your dryer vent hole and the wall hole aren't perfectly in line. I found this using the Magvent 180 in conjunction with the Periscope discharge vent worked much better for my situation. So I'll just show what I ended up with. So I installed one of these Magvents on the back of my dryer. I've got a video out there installing it. And I have my exit to my discharge on the wall and the exit on the dryer are 9 inches apart. So the reason I didn't use a Magvent 90 is because the Magvent 90 uses the magnetic hookup coming out of the back of the dryer vent. I wanted to use the Magvent 180, the through the wall piece, the receiver piece that goes through the wall is really clean and nice, and I had a crappy setup before, so I wanted to use the receiver as going through the wall part rather than having the receiver hooking up on the back of the dryer vent. So I chose to use, I just wanted to show this, using a Magvent, the standard straight Magvent 180 in conjunction with this is just a standard Periscope vent that you buy. I don't know, there's hundreds of people that make them. I just picked one off Amazon that worked with my 9-inch difference between the hole in the wall and the exit, basically where my dryer is positioned. And it's pretty simple. You just set it to your whatever distance you have and then cut the ends off. I think mine went up to 18 inches, so when you slide it down to what you need, in my case 9 inches, you have pieces that you need to cut off. So I trimmed the ends off, pretty simple, and then hooked this thing up. And the dryer's been a lot more efficient with this rather than what I showed in my prior video, just using the standard flex pipe. Because to do 290s in a standard flex pipe, you need, in my case, I needed about at least 4 feet of dryer vent hose, and then you can't get the dryer as close to the wall as I have it here. So I'm showing how I hooked up this Magvent 180 along with a Periscope discharge vent. On my prior video, I showed how I hooked this hanging plant chain to the Magvent so that I could pull it out. I could pull it loose from the wall connection. Without the hose coming apart. So part of the intent with this was to be able to slide this out, clean it without having to crawl back there. So this is the Magvent 180, and then I hooked up a Periscope box that I got off of Amazon. And I wouldn't recommend this Periscope box. It's kind of cheap. I just, like I said earlier, chose one that fit the size of my vent, the 9 inches, and then you basically set it and then trim off the ends. And then I did some sealing with some RTV. There's like baffles inside this thing with big gaps, so I did a lot of RTVing, big gaps, and I'm sure there's better quality ones. This is pretty thin metal, but yeah, this has been definitely the way to go. Dryer's a lot more efficient. I can get the dryer closer to the wall, and I was able to use the Magvent receiver in the wall, which I didn't want to do any sheet metal work or pipes or anything. That's why I chose to use the 180, that the receiver goes through the wall, rather than the Magvent 90, which the receiver hooks up here on the discharge to your dryer vent, and then you're going to have to do some work with piping to get out to get through the wall. So this has worked well for me. I just wanted to show using the 180 with this Periscope vent, which is a standard thing they have on, there's a lot of people that make them, but and then I'll show how this thing hooks up. Basically, I just want to be able to, the goal was to be able to slide this back and couple it without pulling this washer out. So I'm gonna leave it plugged in, slide it back, and then show how it couples. Hopefully it will couple easily. And some kind of string, or you don't necessarily have to have this chain like I have, but just to guide it in is a big help. And there it is. And then just tie my chain off up here. So yeah, that's worked well for me. I just wanted to show kind of a hybrid. Instead of using the Magvent 90, the Magvent 180 with the Periscope vent. That's been the thing that worked best for me. So,
you got a testimonial for the dryer vent? How is it working? Is the dryer working better?
The dryer is working fabulous. I am so thrilled to know that all of that junk that was in there for God knows how many years is gone. And I know one thing: when my husband does a job, he does it right.
Is it drying quicker?
It's drying a lot quicker. I'm not like putting together any metrics on that, but I'm going to tell you.
Got no data?
No data. You know what? Just going with my heart, and that it seems like things happen quicker, and I know it's cleaner. And my husband sometimes might take a little longer to get it done, but you know why? Because he's doing it right, and it'll last for the next 25 years. So,
Bam.
thank you. I appreciate you.